guys, welcome back to the channel. Metal Marty Mac back with another video. This time it's a bit of a haul, a mini haul video we'll say. This is all records that I've picked up recently in the last few weeks from a second-hand bookstore. I probably would have mentioned it before on other videos or maybe on my social media. So yeah, so in the last few weeks I've picked up a month or so, I picked up a few vinyls now. Some of you would have seen already in previous, like the black metal update. I got the two Dark Throne first albums, got Holder as well, and some other bits and pieces. Now I have some other death metal stuff and Black and Doom stuff as well that I've got from them, but I'm not going to show you this video. I'm going to try to keep this video snappy, so I've got about 7 records to show you, so I'm not going to dwell too much on them. I'm sure you know them all any at this stage, but yeah, so there's one reissue of a Music on Vinyl reissue. I think everything else, just looking at my list, I think everything else is OGs then as well, so some trash stuff. So yeah, so Universal Bookstore is based in Letterkenny in Donegal. For most of you won't know where that is. That's the northwest of Ireland. It's a couple of hours drive from me here. Haven't been to the store yet. The guys in the store, Dave, John, great guys. They'll put stuff aside for you. They will post it to you as well. And now it's worth checking out their Facebook page. Now I don't know how far afield that they'll post out stuff to people or anything, but just to have a lovely range of stuff up at the moment. I'm looking forward to go up to the shop. I'm hoping to go up there next month for my birthday, just for a spin with a few mates and spend some money, lots of money. But yeah, so it's a great store. You'll find everything in it, from fucking ornaments to records to musical instruments to you name it. It's one of those kind of shops that has everything. Books, especially books, is a bookstore. But yeah, every now and again it comes up with some amazing vinyl, and they have got a great selection in store, and I can't wait to get up, spend a few hours going through it, see what's in it. Back to today's video. Okay, so I picked up, as I said, about 6 or 7 vinyls here. So first up, I picked up this. I've been looking for this for ages at a good price. So finally got it. I had this on my social media. It's a Music on Vinyl reissue, hence the crack in noise. Sorry about that. So I finally got 1987 Sanctuary's Refuge Denied. Absolutely love this album. Big album for me in the 1980s when I was growing up when this came out. I was about 14, and fucking savage. Produced by Dave Mustaine, fucking World In vocals. Like, for me back in that day, like, it was just something different completely. It's not trash, it's metal, kind of power metal, trash, crossover kind of stuff. Red vinyl, real nice quality. This amazing condition. I got it from the shop. Music on Vinyl, as you know, do fucking superb reissues. This one came out in a good while back. Was it 2013 that this reissue came out, I think? So I didn't get it back then, but I'm really glad to get it now. So Music on Vinyl, numbered, you know, usually the first ones are numbered. It's number 36, but yeah, what a great album. I know some people don't hide this in regard as a lot of us do, but yeah, I think it's a fantastic album with an amazing cover. Absolutely love it. Battle Angels, Termination Force, Dyke Me Sin, Soldier of Steel, Sanctuary, it's all brilliant. And the cover of the Jefferson Airplane song, sorry, White Rabbit, is actually pretty good too. So yeah, delighted to pick up that one. That was a great find for me now. Been after that for a while. There's a few records here, well not a few, but one couple I've been after for a while. Next up, I seen this on the store, picked it up, about 20 euros, so it's an OG on Steam Hammer. Is Steam Hammer SPV? No, yeah, Steam Hammer SPV. Obviously, so this is from 1988, so this is the debut album. Sorry, I will show it to you. This is the debut album by US heavy metal / power metal band Hitman, H-I-T-T, 2 T's with the Hitman. So, very much in the vein. This is an amazing condition. There is a little bit of a split there, but it's dried out with age, like most of us. But yeah, this is very much in the vein of the early Queensryche, Fates Warning, that sort of thing. It's on black vinyl. All these records are in immaculate condition. Brilliant condition. Came with the original inner. I put it in a poly myself, so the original inner looked like that. Nice condition. Still holding its colour pretty much. So yeah, some great tracks on this. There was one song on this, Dead on Arrival. It sounded very familiar to me when I heard it. I could have sworn I've heard it somewhere, and maybe I did over the years in compilations or something like that. But yeah, really good US power metal, early power metal. Early, I'm saying early, it was 1980, 1988. Yeah. So delighted to get that one too as well. It was unknown to me, but it was definitely worth picking up. Really cool pickup. Okay, next one is something a UK trash band. Now I did show this on my social media probably a couple of weeks ago there, but yeah, always been after this for a while. I have two of their other releases, their other album and one of their EPs. I still need one of their EPs to get it. I have those on CD there, but Slammer, Work of Idle Hands. Always wanted a copy of this. Remember this? I remember this back in the 80s as well. Was this 89? Yeah, 89. UK trash, man. It was always very reminiscent to me of Zentrix or that sort of, the UK doing the Bay Area trash, if you will. Brilliant. Very easy to listen to trash stuff. I'm sure you people know out there what it is. So that is on, what label is that? WEA? Work of Idle Hands. But once again, brilliant condition. Absolutely fantastic. Sounds awesome. The old records always sound better. Came with the original inner as well. So there is the lyrics and there is the band. Yeah, some of these albums just bring me right back. I know everybody's doing their, well, not everybody, but some of the guys are doing their 80s trash album lists, and that probably would be on one of mine as well. Because these are the albums that stick with you, over the years, and that is definitely one of them. I absolutely love that Slammer album, and their other releases are great too. What a great band! Still think they're playing. So limited edition on the front, that thing there. I've seen that in a few other people, so it must be on them all. So that's number 946. I don't know how far it went, but yeah, delighted to see that and get that into my collection finally. Great pickup. Okay, next up we've got some US trash from 87, 88. The first album and the second album. I seen someone show the second album, If First You Don't Succeed, recently enough in one of their videos. Could have been Scott, the Rock Scout. And these are also two albums that would have the band would have featured. Opinionate, the song would have featured on this album here, on Stars on Trash. Best compilation ever. And I've always wanted to collect all these albums and the little pictures. Now I have quite a few of them. A lot of them are reissues, but there is still a lot of them I would like to get, like Snow White and the Cat. Who else? The Gothic Slam first album. I have the second one of those. The Mucky Pup albums I had back in the day. The Mucky Can You Take a Joke? There's a Flats 12-inch on this I'd love to get. DRI, Dirty Rotten album. The Paradox album and the Acro Fed album. But I do have the other ones now that I picked up, these two in the corner. So these are Hades. So US trash band. Trash very much in the vein of like Slammer, very easy to listen to trash. That's Stars and Trash. I didn't buy that there, I had that before. So yeah, so first up was, what's it called? Why am I looking over there? Resistant Success. So yeah, when I seen these two pop up, I was really delighted. I love this kind of trash because this is the kind of trash I grew up on in the latter half of the 80s. So yeah, so Hades, Refuge. I keep getting mixed up with this name. Resisting Success. Okay, so this is out on Third Records, Roadrunner. So there is a little bit of a crease in here, but that's nothing. The vinyl is perfect. Don't know if you can see it in the video there, but there you go. Roadrunner Records, Resistant Success. Absolutely great album. I've listened to it so many times this week. It's fantastic. Came with the original inner with the band picture. I don't know what it's meant to be, but then you have the other side. You have all the lyrics, and it's all about corruption in governments and that sort of stuff, which the whole 80s trash basically was about anyway, and probably still is. So yeah, really happy to pick up that Hades album. And then the guys up in Universal had the second album as well, going cheap too, so Jesus, yeah, jumped on that straight away. So delighted to get the two of them in one go. So, next up was If At First You Don't Succeed. There's a little bit of a crease here and there, but I'm still getting new stuff in the post and it's still coming with those little things, so who cares. So once again, this is out in Torrid, Roadrunner Records. This is a promotional copy, not for sale. Didn't know that until I got it. Once again, Opinionate. That's the song there, the first song from Stars on Trash album. Once again, fantastic condition. We're a bit dusty, give them a bit of a clean, but now they're fantastic. Sound awesome. Came with the original inner as well. So you've got the lyrics. You've got a picture of the band. think that these guys had a kind of a bit of a hiatus for a while, didn't they, after these 2 albums? Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but yeah, I'm not going to put that back in. But yeah, really, really, really glad to pick up that one as well. The second album, that was from 1988. The First You Don't Succeed. Good, easy going thrash, kind of bit progressive as well. Okay, up next, from 1990. So picked up. This band has 2 albums out that I'm aware of, 2 full albums out. He's a guy that I've been following on lots of different. With his other band, Master. So this is Paul Speckman, vocalist, bass player, and this is Abomination. I'm pretty sure I've had this a few weeks, so I'm doubting myself that I haven't shown this already. I'm pretty sure I haven't, but fuck it, we'll show it again because it's such a cool cover. So this is the debut from 1990, Abomination. Self-titled, isn't it? Yeah, so this is out on Nuclear Blast Records, SPV. There you go, the old Nuclear Blast logo there. So yeah, when I seen this and I knew what it was, I knew it was Paul Speckman. I was jumped on it straight away. So there's the old, the yellow. Trying to turn it around without fucking dirty in it. So I'm not long of cleaning it. So the old Nuclear Blast yellow label, which is pretty cool. This also came with the inner. Now this is probably the worst condition inner of the whole lot. It's pretty beat up. It's pretty crumpled. So yeah, but it's still with it, which is the main thing. So yeah, it's a bit rough. It's probably an understatement of the year, but yeah, it's a bit battered and worn. But I'm not putting the record in it. Have it in a poly sleeve anyway. But yeah, it's still nice to get the original sleeve with it. So that was Abomination from 1999. Paul Speckman, Thrash. The Maptors a death thrash band, but I just call them thrash with kind of a bit more extreme vocals in it. So that's a really good debut album. Next album is the follow-up from 1991, Tragedy Strikes. This is a decent album. It's not brilliant. It's not fantastic. I had to listen to it yesterday again. It says brutal power thrash from the US, but it's just nice to get the 2 albums together, and they were at a pretty decent price as well. So yeah, Tragedy Strikes. Says brutal thrash metal from the US, including Paul Speckman of death metal legend Master, Nuclear Blast Records. So once again, Nuclear Blast SPV. Weird cover. It's just a picture of a building on fire with some firemen. But yeah, more of the same, but not as good in my opinion. So it's on the Nuclear Blast label, white font on that one there. This also came with the original sleeve, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it did. There we go. So yeah, it's the original Nuclear Blast sleeve. So yeah, pretty cool. It's cool. I'm delighted to pick up these 2, and yeah, especially getting 2 of them together as well. I don't think they have any more full albums any that I'm aware of. So that was cool. That also came with one of those Pure and Sick is the Way It's Meant to Rip Our Souls to Cadavers. I think BVD showed one of these promo pages things. It's kind of a bit yellowed, but it's still with it, so that's pretty cool. We've got some cool stuff on it. Incubus, when they were Incubus. Abomination, Pungent Stench, Master, Toxic Shock, Benediction, Death Strike. Cool. It's Paul Speckman as well. So yeah, excellent. So that's it, guys. That's my little mini haul from there. As I say, I got some black metal from the shop too, and some black and kind of doomy stuff as well, and some other pickups as well, which I will gradually show you in other updates as well. But yeah, great little shop in Donegal up in Letterkenny. Can't wait to have a little visit to it, see what else I can pick up, because yeah, he's got a ton of stuff, and probably don't get showing all their stuff on Facebook. Now, they're only on Facebook as far as I'm aware. I'll leave a link for the Facebook below. Just if you're interested, just go in and have a look and see what's happening. If you spot anything that's really good and I don't know about it, just let me know as well, which would be helpful. So yeah, so that's it, guys. Cheers. Thanks to Dave and Paul up in the shop for keeping that stuff. They're great. They put it by for me until I can get it collected. And cheers to Paddy, from my mate from work, Paddy. He's up and down in Donegal, and he collects the stuff for me to save on a bit of postage. He has to go up there. I'm not sending him up there. But yeah, so cheers, Paddy. Thanks for picking the stuff up. Hopefully I have another list for you for next Wednesday when we're back to work. But yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little video. Hope you're enjoying the weekend. In the background, we are listening to Holy Terror. This is the Total Terror box set. 5-disc box set. 4 CD, 1 DVDs. I've received this in the VCLT from Adrian O'Brien recently. Our good friend Adrian from Cork. and we're listening to Mind Wars at the moment, second album, banger, brilliant band, absolutely fantastic band, and that's a great little box set. That's it, guys. I might be talking to you over the weekend again, you wouldn't know. As I said, there's a lot of videos to be done, but hope you enjoyed that one, and I will talk to you all soon. Cheers.